Hey everyone, I wonder if you have ever prayed prayers like this. I've prayed these prayers many times. I've prayed prayers like, God, you can have my life. You can do with it what you want. You can have my whole life. I want to know you more. I want more intimacy with you. I want to grow more as a believer in you. I want to see miracles. I want you to use me. Have you ever prayed prayers like that? Because I have many times and I mean them. I would still pray those prayers, but I was thinking recently, when we pray prayers like that, they're quite big prayers, and there's actually a bit of a cost to that, isn't there? Me and Alan have been going through some stuff recently, and been going through a health issue with one of our children, which is really hard, and we thought it was over. It's been going on a long time. We thought it was all sorted, and it's kind of cropped up again, and it's really hard. It's probably one of the hardest things we as a family have gone through, and it's put a lot of stress on us. It's been a lot of suffering for one of our children, which has been just horrible as a parent to watch and just to know how to best handle it. And we're still walking through the situation, and I believe that God will sort this situation out. My cry to him many times has been, God, do it now, just do it now. But I believe he will sort it out. And I don't by any means think this is from God. It's not. But I do also believe that sometimes when we walk through hard things, God uses those to teach us lessons that we need to learn. And, actually, when I gave my life to him, when I gave my life to God, I kind of gave him permission to teach me those lessons through the hard things. And I gave him permission that actually he could make those decisions for me. And that when we go through hard things, it's kind of up to God when they're over, and it's not up to us. Although we find it hard, it's not always up to us if it's finished now or not. It's up to God, because he knows what's on the other side of those lessons. I was thinking, when we discipline our children, it's really horrible in the moment, isn't it? It's horrible sometimes teaching those lessons if we have to take things away from them, or they feel deprived, or sometimes our kids feel like in that moment they hate it if they're being disciplined for something. But it's important we discipline them, because actually they need to learn the lessons sometimes that are important to learn in life. They need to learn respect. They need to learn to listen when mummy and daddy say no. They need to learn those lessons. And it's the same with us, actually, with God. And I was thinking about people in the Bible. There are so many people like Joseph, that went through years of suffering, years of just maybe feeling like, where is God in this situation? But what they saw when they came through it was so incredible. But it's almost like they needed to go through those lessons that were tough to get to the other side of it. And I was reading Isaiah. I'll just share really quickly. And there's a place where it talks about God expanding the place of our tent. And I think some of the meaning of that is God expanding us as people, God expanding our trust and our faith in him and our intimacy with him. And God said to me, that happens when we walk through areas where it's hard to trust, where you have to hold on, where sometimes you have to daily keep going back to him, keep putting your trust in him. And that is how he expands our trust in those areas where it's hard. And I just want to encourage you, if you're going through those things right now, just stick with it. Put your trust in him again, even if that means doing that several times a day. Just keep on doing it, because if you will submit to him in this situation, if you will allow him to teach you the lessons that he wants to teach you, then I honestly, I believe, I know that how you walk out of it will be so much greater than what you had when you went into it. And your knowledge of him, your faith in him will be so much bigger than how you went into it. So I just want to encourage you with that today. Stick with it, and God is doing great things. See you soon. Bye.